Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. Welcome back if you are back. So I want to make this video, and this is a video, or I should say this is a topic that I am going to repeat over and over and over again in the new year. And the topic is entitled, Donald Trump Will Destroy the US Dollar. Now, for those of you who know me, and for those of you who have been following me for any length of time, you know that I was never one of these wacko doomsday theorists who have been predicting the demise of the dollar. All those people, who have been saying that for years and years and years. I was never in their camp, and basically their rationale, their reasons have been totally ridiculous and totally wrong. It's not about the U.S. spending too much. It's not about deficits. And they really don't understand macroeconomics, and they don't understand why the United States runs perennial trade deficits. It's simply because the rest of the world has to run surpluses in order to get the dollars they need to buy very important commodities like oil, for example, which is priced in dollars. So they don't understand that simple macroeconomic relationship that other countries will do whatever it is that is necessary to run trade surpluses in order to acquire the dollars to buy energy and other important commodities. So the whole reasoning behind the wacko camp has been completely wrong. But my rationale, where now I am saying that Donald Trump, and he should go take his victory laps right now, because what Donald Trump is going to be remembered for is the destruction of the US dollar. And the reason why that is going to happen is because of the aggressive use of the dollar-based global financial transaction and clearing system as a weapon. The United States has now, as part of its foreign policy, has been very aggressive in the use of sanctions and the use of the dollar-based clearing system and transaction system as a weapon. I have called this the weaponization of the dollar. That countries now, and large organizations, and even countries who are allies of the United States, are facing increased risk that for some reason, maybe directly, maybe indirectly, or obliquely, they could be shut out of the global dollar-based transaction and clearing system. So this has created, and I should say it has really accelerated the search for alternative arrangements. You're starting to see that now with bilateral arrangements between, for example, China and Russia, with the trading of oil futures in yuan that are convertible into gold. I think the convertible to the gold part is a little dumb, but Venezuela accepting ruble or yuan for oil. So this sort of thing is going to expand. It's going to accelerate as a matter of necessity, that the rest of the world seek alternatives to the U.S. dollar, because now transacting in dollars it carries a lot of risk, even for countries that are allies of the United States, as I said. So this is in play right now. I have said before that Bitcoin is a symptom. Bitcoin is not going to become like any sort of global currency, but it is a symptom of the rest of the world's desire or need to find an alternative to the US dollar. And you're going to see more use of currencies like the Chinese yuan, as I mentioned earlier. Donald Trump will go down in history, and like I said, he better take his victory laps now, as claiming all these wonderful accomplishments in the first year, which are very dubious, I have to say. But he better take his victory laps now, because history will judge him as the president who presided over perhaps the one term that will result in the loss of the dollar as the global reserve currency. It might take longer than that, but certainly the dollar is going to have a major decline over the course of his presidency, okay? Now, there are ways to make money from that. You can make a lot of money from that information that I just gave you. And if you want to know how to do that, then, I would suggest signing up for my report, MMT Trader or Zombie Trading. Go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, and sign up. But again, I was never one who was in the dollar demise camp, all the wackos out there, and you know where I'm talking about. I was never one of those. All of the rationale that those people use to, explain why the dollar was going down, that was all wrong. And I am telling you why this is going to happen right now. It is becoming a growing need on the part of the rest of the world to find alternatives. This is not going to be turned around. This is the way Donald Trump and his neocon advisors see the world, U.S. Empire. You're either with us or against us. You see them that vote in the United Nations on Jerusalem, and I'm not going to wade in on that from the point of view of an opinion. That's not what I do here. It's an economics blog, but it's just another example of the U.S. leveling punishment on anyone who it deems not in its camp, and the punishment is financial, some sort of financial locking out or reduction in support or something, or inability, causing inability to acquire dollars, shutting entities or entire nations out of the dollar-based financial system that the world relies on. You can't have this. I mean, this is going to backfire spectacularly, spectacularly. Now, this has been a main theme in my MMT Trader for a while now. I think the conditions have really started to accelerate in the direction of this playing out, maybe in a violent way. And again, I would look at Bitcoin, which is not a bubble. I will go on record to state, and you got some of these same wackos who have been calling for the dollar's demise, who have been wrong, saying that Bitcoin is a bubble. Bitcoin is not a bubble. It's going to continue to go up. Other cryptocurrencies will emerge, but the traditional hedges against a dollar collapse, right? Things like gold, things like using the Forex market, those are there to make money, all right? I show you how to do that. It's in MMT Trader. Sign up for a 30-day free trial. You will start to get my emails. You will start to get my report. Anyway, I'm working on the new issue of MMT Trader today. It will be out later today. I hope everybody's enjoyed their holidays, is enjoying their holidays, whatever the case may be. And I will repeat once again, President Donald Trump of the United States will destroy the U.S. dollar. All right, everybody. Bye.